Alright, I'm here for my last whiskey of the night, and it's this one right here. The Glenlivet Nadurra Oloroso matured single malt Scotch whiskey, batch number OL1117, and it's bottled at 60.3% alcohol by volume, so it packs a punch. I had a pull off of this a few months ago when we were doing a live stream, and I was looking for something stronger to have after the last dram that I had had before this one, and this was the strongest thing I had in my arsenal, and it's got a no pregnancy sign on it. So I'm gonna pour myself a dram since it's the last one and the strongest one for this week. That should be sufficient to do the trick, the job, whatever. What does it say on here? Glenlivet Nadurra, Gaelic definition, Nadurra is natural. Bottled and released in small batches with no chilled filtration. Matured in first fill Oloroso sherry cask. Bottled at cask strength, 60.3%. Bottled 11 of 17, so November of 2017. What does it say on here? Nadurra in Gaelic means matured. Using traditional 19th century methods, it is bottled at natural strength, cask strength, and released in small batches unlike most modern whiskies. It has not been chill filtered, resulting in greater body and a distinctively creamy texture and mouthfeel, delivering all the properties you would expect from a whiskey that has just been drawn straight from the cask. Nadurra first fill Oloroso has been matured exclusively in first fill Oloroso sherry oak casks from the Jerez region of Spain, the most highly prized and sought after casks used by whiskey makers. First fill Oloroso sherry casks have long been famed for imparting wonderfully rich, luxurious flavors of dried fruits and warm spices to single malt whiskey. Nadurra captures the original passion behind George Smith's distillery and continues the highly skillful traditions of whiskey making and the legacy of high quality cask maturation. Nosy notes and palates and finishes and stuff. I'm going to get to those after I do it for myself. Okay. All right. This is the thing. Whoa. Smells good. Smells like sherry. But first, I have here a Speyside Infinity bottle. I know it says Union 52 on it, but what's in here is all Speyside. It also says Speyside Infinity on the side. So I'm going to put this dram right in there for the future. And now I'm going to pour a dram for me. Now that's out of the way. We can forget about that. We can forget about the infinity bottle. Put that also aside. And concentrate on this dram. Glenlivet, Nadurra, Oloroso. I had the peated some time ago. This cost me $89.99. So $89.99 plus 10 cents bottle deposit plus $9 liquor tax plus $4.50 goods and services tax. Grand total $103.59 out the door. For cask strength whiskey, yeah, that might be worth it. I'm getting sherry, but because of the high alcohol content, the alcohol that's in here is acting as a anesthetic, so I'm not getting the full benefit of the nose of the sherry. This is going to need some water to bring out the full potential, but I always like to taste it neat before adding anything to it. Wow, that's rather intense. Let's see what we got in the way of what do you see there? I'm not sure. I do see some legs. And I do see them rushing down quickly. They're thin legs and they're moving fast, leaving behind drops. Thin legs moving fast, leaving behind some trails of droplets, I imagine. Yes. 60 point something percent. Oh my gosh. 60.3%. Yeah, they're going to rush down. Apparently, the most viscous you will get is at 58% alcohol by volume. That is the point at which a whiskey will have the greatest viscosity. Any more and any less percentage alcohol by volume than 58 will give it less will make it thinner, will make it less viscous. Because it's so strong, I'm going to add a good spoon of water. Maybe we'll give it 2 good spoons of water to bring it to its drinking strength and make it more pleasant to the palate instead of burning. Oh, that is nice. I get the sherry. I'm not getting a lot of complexity. I'm just getting, boom, sherry. And this was first fill sherry casks for the entire time that it was aging. But there's no age statement on the bottle or on the box. Let's taste it. It smells great. Intense sherry. Intense strength. I gotta bring this one down another notch. I don't think this will hurt it at all. That's 3 notches. Hopefully I haven't drowned it. I'm still getting sherry, dark fruits, plums, raisins, maybe dates and a bit of figs. But oddly enough, it reminds me of things that are not very heavy. It reminds me of lighter whiskeys. Now that's pretty good. Figs, dates, raisins. Tiny little bit of alcohol burn still, even after I've added 3 spoons of water to it. So it must be in the low 40s, I'm guessing. So it's not going to kill me to take a pull on this. And that's pleasant. But it's quite young. I'm getting a metallic note on the taste and the palate, along with that sherry. I'm guessing it's non-chill filtered and uncolored. It's not that dark. It's not dark like a Glenfarclas 15 or a Glendronach 18 or anything like that. But it was first fill sherry, so I'm guessing it's pretty young. And the metallic note on the palate confirms that. It confirms that the age is not so great. Does it say when it was laid down? It said it was bottled at cask strength. And 60.3% alcohol by volume. Let's go through these tasting notes. I probably didn't get half of what it says here. Color is bright gold. Nose, a medley of dried fruit aromas, raisins and apricots with gentle notes of cinnamon and licorice. Now the cinnamon and licorice must be such gentle notes because I didn't get them. No. Apricots, no. But I got some dried fruits. Palate. Smooth and creamy. Yes, when you add water, it is that. With the fruitiness of spicy orange marmalade and hints of rich dark chocolate. Ah. Orange marmalade? No. Hints, yes. Vague hints of chocolate. Orange marmalade? Oh, maybe a bit. I'll give him that. Finish. Says long and sweet, lending to a slightly dry, spicy finish. Yeah. It is kind of dry and spicy. Yeah, it does hang on a while. So they're not lying in their notes. What works against this one is the high alcohol content. It takes away from the nose and the flavor. Oh, I'm getting tired. So you got to mess around with water a lot to get it where you like it. It's interesting. Getting the water right can be a bit of a challenge. But I just put it in there until it didn't burn anymore. Because this one burns when you first, take a pull neat. 3 spoons of water is just about right. It is kind of creamy now. Now with the water added. It's creamy and delicious. And a great way to end my night. Slanchava.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.